Hey everyone, welcome to my new farming tutorial. As of the new update, of course, the older version hasn't become as effective, and well, of course, this means that there has to be a better way of getting money, and there is. Since the new update, the best way of farming is using the highway. Now, keep in mind, farming the highway is a little bit tricky. Initially, you can't really farm the highway until you're properly upgraded. So you need to pass that 2000 meter mark, as till then the money drops are very low. Now, money in all the levels is spaced around 30 meters apart, actually exactly around 30 meters apart, and incrementally increase as you progress. Of course, the further along you get, the bigger the pots are. Some pots hold over 10,000 coins further on. Now, in the beginning, though, since you really can't get that far in the highway, you would really need to stick to farming the moon level, either with your Jeep or later on with your monster truck. Now, with your monster truck, a good farming run should yield you around 270,000 in about 3 minutes. But it's not that easy to get that mark every time. But be patient and stay at it. Don't forget, if you're farming on the moon and you got a big jump, do a backflip. As I usually string around 3 backflips on big jumps together. Backflips takes, of course, less time in relation to the front flips, so you can cash in more using backflips instead of course, the front. It takes a little bit of getting used to it, as I guess most people are used to doing the front flips. Again, you may ask yourself, why is that? Well, at the end of my run in my moon level, I make around 30 backflips, so that's an additional 30,000 over my total, which isn't bad at all. On the other hand, of course, if you manage to do stay at it, that being farming the moon, and finally get your rally car upgraded to a point where you can actually progress far enough in the highway, then it becomes very profitable. Now, this run is around 7.4 minutes long, and I made around 1.8 million with 123 airtimes and 1 backflip. So I guess I earned probably around 50 to 70,000 just by my air flips and my backflips on my total. Now, to all you pro players out there, you maybe have started to realize that as you progress far enough, it doesn't become a game of being able to go over the hill, but a game of finding the fuel drops or the fuel tanks or the tanks. So what I have done is logged the full locations of the highway. Like that, I know when to slow down to pick it up and speed up till my next drop. I also added, of course, a link to the Google document that has the distances to the tanks listed below. So, of course, if you'd like to help me out, that would be nice. And either you can post your tank locations and map name on this video, or request to share the document and add them yourself, or just post the comment on my actual blog post, which this links it to. You can either print out this list once you do get the actual list of all the tanks, or have your friend, or that being your co-pilot, read them out to you, as then you'll know when to drop down to pick up your actual gas tank. Now, let's compare my old farming video. I made around 120,000 in 2 minutes and 26 seconds, which gives me a ratio of around 882.35 coins per second in-game farming. Now, farming with the monster truck in the moon level in this updated version, yields me around 270,000 on a good run. I managed to get once around 280,000. So let's take the highest, that being 280,000 in 3 minutes, giving me a ratio of 1,555.55 coins per second of farming in this game. That's actually nearly double the amount of money in comparison to my Jeep. And finally, this run netted me a total of 1,854,855 in 7 minutes and 40 seconds, which gives me a net income of 4,032.29 coins per second in the highway. That's over 2 times as much, if 2 times as much and more in comparison to the monster truck farming with this new update. So there you have it. So in any way you can make my 19 million in 78 minutes of farming this highway. Well, that's about it. Don't forget to visit the link below to help me and other players fill in the locations of the fuel tanks. And as always, happy gaming. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And see you guys next time. And of course, the main thing, try to beat my highway distance. Happy gaming. Bye.
370. Next one, I don't know. We don't know. Probably 6,000. Alright, next one is last one.